Hey, Cindy Mack here, and I am going to talk to you about foundation today, one of the big topics of makeup because it is so difficult to find a match for your skin. What I want to do is educate you a little bit on how to get the right foundation for you. Well, before I go into the options that you have from the lightest coverage to full coverage, I want to stress to you the importance of a foundation primer.
I know, I hate one extra step.
But if you don't want to mess with your makeup by the end of the day and you don't want to look like
a washed out ragamuffin by the end of the day,
then primer should be your best friend. It's transparent, there's no color to it, and it also dissipates, so it feels really silky. It's like priming a wall before you paint it. You put that primer on and it keeps the paint from soaking into the pores of the wall. And then you need a lot of coats because it's soaking into the pores. Well, that's the same thing with your foundation. Your foundation doesn't look as perfect when you don't have primer because it starts to soak into your pores, especially as your pores open up if you have oily skin. By the end of the day, you just feel like it's all washed off. Primer really sets it, keeps it from moving, and it also fills in some imperfections so that you get it laying across the top instead of defining everything wrong on your face. So that's our primer. It also has a 15 SPF in it, okay? Love the primer. So the first one I'm gonna tell you about, oh my gosh, this is so popular. I cannot keep enough of this on hand because everybody loves it when they try it. And it is our most sheer coverage, and that is our CC cream. If you've ever heard of BB cream, BB stands for beauty balm, okay? We all have heard of BB cream, right? Well, we have, instead of BB cream, CC cream, because CC cream is a notch above BB cream. You have the same benefits of it feeling light, like you have nothing on. It's excellent for someone who does not want to wear foundation, but they do understand and are aware of the fact that their skin without makeup doesn't necessarily look natural. It looks tired. Like when you don't have makeup on, isn't it the worst when someone goes,
"Are you feeling okay?" You're like, "Yes, it's my face."
And so CC cream helps you look like you just rolled out of bed, fresh and glowing, because it is sheer. CC stands for complexion correction. It corrects the discoloration, specifically red ruddiness in your skin. And so it looks more even, fresh, and flawlessly natural. I love this for when I'm running around, running errands, and I'm in my jogging suit. Now, the way that you put on your CC cream is like a moisturizer. You put one pump, rub it all over your face like a moisturizer, and as it starts to soak in, then you can start to blend it on the edges like a foundation. So that's that. Now, your next one, the one that has the second sheerest coverage, is your mineral powder. Mineral powder foundation is buildable, therefore it can have a sheer coverage, but you can actually get more coverage as you layer it on. So when you put the mineral powder on, you use a mineral powder brush. Don't use just any brush, because mineral powder has you need a brush that has like kind of a magnetic grab to it so that it's evenly distributed. You will actually see a significant difference when you use the wrong brush.
Little trick is make sure that you close, it does have an open and close to the holes. When you're done, close it so it doesn't make a mess. So then when you open it, you put the lid on, you shake it like that so you have enough on your lid for what you need and you don't make a mess all over your vanity.
So you just swirl the brush in and then use circular motion so it gets in between the hair and on the skin. It goes on beautifully. And you can just put one coat or you can add to it. Now, it's not like a translucent where it kind of sets and sits there, because that's not buildable. If you add to translucent powder, it actually looks cakey and your lines look more defined. But with mineral powder foundation, it's different. In fact, a lot of people do these together because you can get sheer coverage and set it with this without it being dry set. Makes sense. Okay. I do have a cream to powder foundation, and I find that that's for a specific clientele. That's for someone who says, I really like a cream foundation. I like for it to go on creamy with really good coverage and dry like a powder. And that is the third in the line of coverage. Okay, and last, to get full coverage but not feeling like you have a lot of makeup on, is our Time-Wise 3D foundation.
75% of the women walking around feel like they're wearing the wrong foundation color.
And so we have a system called IntelliMatch that will help you match your liquid foundation to your skin perfectly. Okay, so this is our matte, and then we also have a Luminous. Comes in the same tube. The formulation is different because combo to oily skin would probably use the matte. Dry skin would use the Luminous. Honestly, the Luminous is dewy. It is rich. So it really is truly for dry skin. If you have normal skin, it depends on your preference. You might like having that dewy look. And in fact, some women who are a little bit combination but have mature skin love the Luminous because they want that dewy glow because it makes us look youthful. You're gonna find that this is amazing. The coverage is spectacular. You do not need a lot. It is oil-free, and the IntelliMatch. I love our new IntelliMatch. The undertones are the key when you are matching liquid foundation. So on our new color chart, you're gonna see an N for neutral, W for warm, and C for cool. Cool has like pink undertones, so it's a little bit more when you have like a rosy kind of coloring, okay? Redness, rosiness, yeah. You could be bronze skin, ivory, or beige and have a little bit more of a pink or red, you know what I'm saying? Now, the other would be warm. Warm is yellow, think the sun, yellow. So those yellow undertones are more of either olive skin, or the majority of the population have yellow undertones. Neutral is, it can go either way. If you're confused, or if neither one of those work for you, go with the neutral. All right, so we've got our CC cream, we've got our mineral powder foundation, cream to powder, and our full coverage liquid foundation, Time-Wise 3D, where you're getting age-fighting ingredients in it, as well as amazing coverage and beautiful color. So get your right foundation today.